Hi everybody, Mike Roux. I am here in central Missouri getting ready for the youth turkey season. So we're setting this up for the Missouri season. What I want to tell you right now is that the show you're going to see now, the episode you're going to see now, is my grandson Connor in Illinois last year and his successful harvest of a bird. So stay tuned, watch for that, and then hopefully you'll be getting another episode filmed right out of this blind later on this year. Subscribe to Midmo Reapers on YouTube.
First four-sided box call of its kind, 4-play turkey call. The patented design produces unique sounds that work well with call-shy birds. 4 different sound rails with lid movement along each rail for multiple tones. Take your calls to the next level with a 4-play turkey call.
Pump your gun, safety on. Pump your gun, safety on. Okay. Be real quiet. It is now a full 10 minutes after Connor pulled the trigger, and this Jake just will not leave.
Just gonna get a picture.
Roll him over. You got a nice Jake there, son. Let's see if we can find his beard. Take your gun. Grab him by the feet and hold him up. That on a terrible, terrible day like this, a 10-year-old with success, his fourth bird, 10 years old. It is about 25 degrees with a 20-mile-an-hour wind, and look at me. Who's happy? Once again, spring 2022, my grandson Connor and I are at Shoehart Creek Whitetails with Rich Burian. Rich,
how you doing?
We did it again. We rolled in here and CJ killed his second bird in a row right here, his fourth bird overall. The goblin was great this morning. Rich, you were out with your grandson Carter, and it was a brutal morning, wasn't it?
Brutal. Winds, cold.
Cold, windy, terrible. We heard 3 or 4 different birds gobble 40, 50 times, and at 7:30, CJ was done. It's great. It's great. How'd your hunt go this morning?
Not as good. Just wind and cold.
Wind and cold. Well, that's okay. That's okay. Carter will have a chance. In fact, I recommend you get Carter in the blind we were in this morning, because I know there's a couple of more running around up there.
Always a good spot.
Tell the folks, I brag on your turkey hunting all the time. It's a pain in the rear, Rich, for a non-resident to get a turkey hunting permit. But I got to tell you, folks, it's worth it to get here in the springtime to Shoehart Creek Whitetails in Hancock County, Illinois, for a turkey hunt. It's worth your effort to apply for the permit and to get here and experience this. Once again, we were here in the lodge last night. It's perfect. It's beautiful. After CJ's hunt today, we went over to the pond, and once again, he outfished me. Rich, you got a great place here, and the whitetail hunting is better than the turkey hunting. Tell the folks about your deer.
My deer hunts are pretty low key. We basically treat everybody here like family. Most of my clients are all repeat clients now,
right?
And it's just a low key operation. It's not overhunted. And and all deer have to be shot over 130 inches or better. And
there's a lot of bucks on the wall here, folks, and a lot of bucks on the ground every year. I told CJ when we were coming back from this morning, we were crossing a great big, huge 80-acre bean field, and I said, you can't take your hat off and throw it and not cover a deer track. Well, we haven't had the chance to come here deer hunting, but I hope we can someday.
Well, we plant food plots to keep them here.
Yes, and you do a good job. I've been to a lot of places, Rich, and your management program here is second to none.
I appreciate that.
You bet. You bet. Tell the folks how they can get a hold of you.
Well, the easiest way to get a hold of me is my phone number, basically. My phone number is 815-483-8729.
And your email address?
My email is E as in Edwards, L as in Larry, K as in Kite, at my last name, B as in Bob, URIAN, at sbcglobal.net.
Burian at sbcglobal.net.
Yeah.
Folks, again, deer or turkey, you owe it to yourself to get an Illinois permit and get here to Shoehart Creek Whitetails. CJ and I both promise you, you will not be disappointed.